yesterday I asked Youth Man about the BIC PL 300 subwoofer can go down to 15 hertz.
Yeah.
How much? $449?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah,
we can't all afford SVS.
Totally get it. Yeah.
Let's see. I have it up here. So this is the BIC.
Yeah.
Where's Megatron?
Yeah. My recommendation, I said, look for a used subwoofer. Because you can get so much. I don't know. And maybe it's just and maybe it's even subliminally too, like in a way it's similar to Klipsch's Cerametallic, just a different color. So they're using silver instead of like a copper color. So I don't think that's it, but
so 15 hertz. Okay.
I think what it was, okay, I know exactly what it was. So let's go to, you keep doing that. I'm gonna look up database. Database actually measured measured that.
How many watts is this thing? So 350 watts. Okay, so 350 watts RMS, right? And it's a 12, and the enclosure looks pretty large, right? Well, large enough. If this is a 12, it's still not as large as that RSL that I'm reviewing, because that makes it's using a 12, but it looks tiny in the enclosure that they have. The enclosure is so huge compared to the driver, but I can imagine that this could do that, right? You know, looks like a decent driver. You know, the only thing is 350 watts.
Yeah,
is just not as much as some of the competitors, right?
Sure. Yeah.
You know, if you're to look at something from SVS or even Monolith, their app is probably going to be like in the 800 watt range, RMS.
Yeah.
Is that going to be a huge difference? I don't think it would be a huge difference, right? But when it comes to bass, you know, what you don't want is you don't want it to make any bad noise, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to use this in a big room and you want to keep turning it up and all of a sudden it makes, you know, some noise that you don't like, you're going to wish you had a little bit more power or a beefier driver, you know, things like that. But like I was saying earlier, this could be more than enough for your room. It just really depends.
Sure. I think what Jonathan was looking at, and he may have an access to or have an account with database. I was trying to look it up on their website, but what he was looking at, I think, if I remember correctly, is yes, they'll play down to whatever frequency, but it's down like 10, 20 dB. So, you know, it's...
Well, this says plus or minus 3 dB with a plug-in center port and bass boost.
Okay.
Okay. So even without unsealed center, so it looks like it could do 20-ish, right? They can push it down to 15 hertz.
Yeah.
The question is really how loud does it get?
Sure.
When it's playing that low. But I'm just happy that you can get a sub that can play that low at 449, right? Yeah. That's awesome. You know, these people who were saying we have our inside joke where, you know, we hear the bass that nobody else hears. I'm happy that you're able to hear it. You know, whether it's going to be good enough for your room is going to really depend on the size of your room and your expectations.
Yeah. And see, like Reverend Slim said, he said, I bet good money that anything down near 15 hertz, that thing's going to run out of steam real quick.
Yeah, probably at 350 watts. Yeah. But I would rather have somebody get a couple of these than one really huge sub that's in a bad location.
Yeah.
Right. And then, you know, they're just in a huge null. You can't fix it. Right. So I would much rather have people buy a couple of these. And I think the price looks good. There are a few others in this price range, like that RSL that I was talking about. The Subwoofer 10S is smaller than this. I don't think it can go that deep, but yeah, this is a great price, $449. And if it can do anything even close to that, I think that's something to be excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should celebrate that sort of stuff.
I see, like if Rhythmic has anything like that, you know.
Like, what else is even close to this? 449, 20 hertz. Like, what can you get 449 and get down to 20 hertz at least?
$500.
And new. Because used, sure.
Yeah, sure. Man, their website is so trash. Is that a 12-inch?
Yeah. PL300. Just real quick.
Yeah, so I mean, these are about 770, but I just have a feeling like it would just spank that sub.
See, here's that 12S that I was talking about. This is, I think, $799. So that's significantly more, right?
Yeah.
But look at how small the 12 looks in this box. Look at that. It's a huge box.
Let me flip back over. Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, this thing is pretty nuts.
So that's just where that was my advice. Like, let's say, especially if you were to find, let's say, a rhythmic sub that's used, so you can get it in the same price. I just think it's going to walk all over that BIC. So,
have you heard rhythmic yourself?
I don't recall ever going to somebody's home and hearing one. But I think I'm at like 50, 60 home theater tours now. So I mean, I don't really recall any of them having that, but I know a lot of guys that have used them, and they love them. So, but I haven't reviewed any. Somebody mentioned the Stark one's $500, but I think you have to buy 2 of them, so you're gonna have to spend $1,000 and I think that was a comment last night as well. It's like you're gonna have to spend $1,000. So yes, you're getting them for $500 a piece, but you're also doubling your budget, so that may not work.
I should reach out to that company. I should reach out to BIC and say, hey, send me that thing.
There you go.
I'll review it.
Do it, man, because then you can measure.
$449. I like inexpensive. We'll see.
Good price, yeah.
I think what my guess is what Reverend Slim said. It's going to run out of steam.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Either I don't know if it's going to be the driver or the amplifier. Probably the amplifier.
Yeah.
At 350 watts is just not a ton of power. And I think when you try to push it to those extremes, right? And of course, we're already at extremes, right? That's what we're talking about. When you're pushing it to extremes, 20 hertz, below 20 hertz, and you're trying to get a lot of output from that thing, I think it's going to run out of steam. Yeah. If they had a huge box, maybe they can make it work. But it's not. It doesn't look like a gigantic box. It looks like a decent sized box. It looks like the proper size box for a 12.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I just haven't been impressed with like what I'm seeing from BIC over the years. So again, I don't have any.
Are you a BIC hater? You're hating on BIC.
I'm a BIC hater, apparently, and an Emotiva processor hater.
Yeah, I know, right? Everything. I think the expectation from you is it has to be positive. You have to be positive with.
No, I mean
that's what everybody thinks.
Everything's amazing. I guess here's the thing too. You have to go into it just knowing the limitations of it and having proper expectations. And if you're okay with that, then I think it might be great for you. But so it's same as BIC America from back in the day.
So this is interesting. It says Eric was saying I was looking at SVS and mono price for subs, but with the prices inflated, I think I will be going with Rel Speedwoofer 12S at $799. It's a steel and goes down to 16 hertz plus or minus 3 dB. And I can confirm it's definitely hitting those.
Rel would be a much more reputable company. They've been in the business for a long time.
And just to be clear, this is RSL, not Rel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he put Rel.
He put Rel, but it's RSL Speedwoofer.
RSL's been around for a long time too, right?
Yeah. Oh wow.
Bob Photo says I'm a bona fide BIC hater. I love it.
Please review the BIC for us.
There you go. That'd be cool, man. Yeah, reach out to him.
I'm always down for the underdog.
Yeah. Put it in
with else?
With your subwoofer collection you got going on.
I know. What I'm trying to just really find out is what's really enough for most people, right? Because we just get spoiled.
Yeah,
right?
For sure.
Like, I can imagine that a lot of people are just going to be happy to have some bass.
Yeah.
I don't know. $449 is a big difference between $449 and $799.
It is. It's
for a lot of people, that's a big difference.
Yeah. Fred said BIC makes pins. Oh wow, that was a good one, Fred. I like it.
1970 iconic budget brand.
They're an iconic budget brand. All right, Jamaica, I appreciate it.
You know what? I think I'm gonna have to
You gotta
consult
get
with
it,
them.
though.
They just need some better marketing, man.
Yeah.
You can't be
Get it, man. Get two of them.
BIC Acoustic Elite Series
BIC.
PL300.
Look at their website.
Well, you know, at $449, if it's doing anything close to what they're saying,
oh yeah, okay,
you should be happy.
I think this is it. All right, so go back to their website and just go to the products page and put it up.
I'm here.
I think this is where maybe the hater comes in. So you tell me.
Well, one thing I'm noticing, it says you will received one BIC acoustic. That's weird.
All right, so just click on. Are you on a different website than I am? I'm on BIC America.
Acoustic sound design. Oh, this is a different one. Maybe I'm on a different site.
They said it's the same company. Okay, so that's interesting. So that's a BIC acoustic. So maybe I'm thinking of this other
here. Oh, this is a company that sells.
Dude, tell me, what the heck are you looking at there?
AcousticSoundDesign.com. Let me see a different one.
Yeah, let's see. I'll share mine. There you go. I got it.
There you go.
All right. So you tell me. All right. What is this?
That's
Oh, it's the same one. Acoustic. Look at the logo at the bottom.
Yeah, that's
it's the same company. But you tell me, what does that look like?
Oh, you're saying because of the Cerametallic?
Yes, dude, that is a rip-off if I've ever seen one. So the first time I saw that a long time ago when I first got into home theater, somebody asked about them. I'm like, that sure looks like a Klipsch, like an RSW 15, you know, or RSW 10. So I was
probably hits lower though.
I guess. Yeah, they definitely they went down to 10 or 20 hertz and they were done. So not that they were amazing. I guess it always bothers me when a company takes somebody else's design and says, you know, we're just going to copy that and see if we can kind of get some of that market share.
Let's see some of their other products though. Let's take a look.
What else?
What do they have there? Let's give BIC America some love.
Right,
you know, Megatron's not on. He's missing out.
Thing, dude. They got
dude. Yeah, there's a definitely
so
a
bookshelf
look.
speakers here. Floor stand. Let's see. Oh wow, those are.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Somebody wanted the eviction series.
Yeah, it's like I don't even know if they know who their target audience is or what their brand is. You know what I mean? Like true branding, because they got. I mean, how do you go from a red subwoofer to a silver subwoofer to one that looks like Klipsch?
Because their tagline is probably annoying your neighbors
or borrowing from somebody else's design.
making your neighbors upset.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm sorry, BIC, if I'm hating on you, but
no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm rooting. Where are they at? Irwindale. They're in California. I'm gonna hit them up. Is that it? I'm gonna call them.
I think they deserve.
I should call them right now.
Contacted from Joe and Tell.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope it does what they say it's supposed to do.
Look at Luke's comment. He says, "BIC, boy, it's cheap."
Boy, it's cheap. What other questions we have here? You have any other questions?
Interesting. He said BIC and Klipsch got into a court, believe for the color of their cones, and they had to change the color. Well, they're still on there, so I don't know. But yeah, I guess that was the big thing back when I first got into home theater. I do remember seeing BIC, and it just stuck with me. It's like, be original, man. Come up with your own kind of design and style and your brand, and instead of trying to take somebody else's. But the reality is, we see that in other manufacturers too. So
somebody said I should call them live.
He said call them live. See what they say.
Well, I don't even. Where was that website again? BIC Acoustic.
BIC Acoustic. BIC Subwoofer.
Okay, BICAmerica.com.
All right.
Dang, BIC America. All right. Let's see.
Go give him a call, Joe.
I'm not really set up to be giving calls, but there is a number here.
Yep, I see it.
877. This is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea.
It's funny though.
This is a horrible idea.
This is a first for the Daily HiFi. I think it's hilarious. That's right, man. Ike, who's next on the Youth Man hater list?
This is a horrible idea. All right, I don't care.
Go ahead.
BIC America, the manufacturer of high-quality speakers and products for music and home theater systems.
High quality?
For sales and parts orders, press 1. For technical support and warranty service, press 2.
Huh?
You only got one or two, so it's
BIC
one.
America, the manufacturer of high-quality speakers and products for music and home theater systems. For sales and parts orders, press 1. For technical support and warranty service, press 2.
I'm gonna have to go with 1.
Yeah.
Am I able to hear? I can't watch.
We can hear you.
For better speakers. Oh, gold sponsor at M-Wave. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's not good. They should answer. It just dropped the call. Oh,
that's because you.
I don't know, man. That's bad.
Yeah,
that would have been good if they would have answered though.
Yeah, if you can't get in touch with sales to buy something, man.
I know, right? I picked sales. It wasn't even the support one.
No answer, no voicemail. It's so sketchy. So, all right.
Huh? They had their chance.
At least you tried. I commend you for trying live.
They had an opportunity. Yeah. Yeah. They must be watching. I don't know. Maybe somebody's on here like, don't pick up. Make sure to join us every Monday for our live stream at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern at youtube.com/Daily HiFi.